So, what's the topic everyone is discussing right now after Thanksgiving weekend? There's only one thing on everyone's mind. That's Stranger Things, as it finally came back after a very long hiatus. Um, Now, the drawback to that is it starts to lose a lot of its momentum when you have these big gaps between shows. But here's the thing about the first four episodes of the last season of Stranger Things, it was fucking phenomenal. I gotta tell you, spoilers are ahead. You've been warned. We'll try to keep it short as possible, but a lot of things happen. I got to say that my favorite thing about this is that it just started off with a bang. It didn't have any type of buildup because that's what we've had the prior seasons for.
Three, two, one.
Here, we just started going and going and going. It was relentless in its moments, it was unforgiving in its brutality of the scope of what we're dealing with here. Once again, we have the Upside Down having invaded the real world. We got people living there. We have Hawkins just isolated, quarantined, cut off from the rest of the world. All our kids are there. They're not kids anymore, though. And it starts to show. I will say it's one of the drawbacks because they're clearly older than what they're supposed to be. And although they're youthful, you can tell they're a little older anyway. But the favorite part about this is the dynamic with our kids is back. Last season, everybody was separated, everybody was doing their own shit, but here we have them all back. We have the banter, we have all of the jokes, we have all that chemistry just back. We see everybody trying to survive in this, and we see them trying to figure out what's going on with the military presence and what they're doing with the Upside Down and trying to get the shit fixed. A lot of questions are starting to be answered. We have some really cool shit going on with Vecna in his full Freddy Krueger mode. We've got Eleven in her full badass Goonies attire. If you notice that, you know what's up. That was freaking Brad from the Goonies. That was that whole fit. Will, oh, bruh, the way Will redeems himself in every possible way. He comes. It's a lot about finding himself and finally finding himself in this in every way possible, like his sexuality. Realizing or finding a way to really accept and confront and handle it via Robin and her relationship with her girlfriend. Um, but bro, when he goes, I mean, the way the season ends is with him just going OP and finally taking ownership of those powers that were invested in him in the very fucking beginning. That shit was G as fuck. I'm really glad that we brought back Eleven's sister back into the fold because she was a missing piece, and I was really, really going to be pissed if we were just going to ignore that and sweep it on their ground, given all the stakes that are here. Um, but all in all, I really dug where this is going. Every episode just had a different vibe and feel and ending to it. And the return of Max, oh, come on. Max, Mad Max, was back in the most badass way. And this whole inner world that we had building up there again, along with Freddie and the Mindscape or whatnot. Grown up, little Holly Wheeler was a great addition. She's fantastic. I love that everybody's really starting to come, like they're starting to evolve. I'd say a lot more of our older kids had better arcs, and I'm really hoping that our core group starts to elevate because a lot of what we've seen is just them as them. I don't really feel like a lot of them have grown too much, aside of maybe Dustin. Dustin's starting to come out of that little phase, and he's owning his shit. He's starting to like really build some confidence there. And we also had everyone else, like they're starting to come a little bit there, and I feel like it just dragged out and not really seeing them grow too much. But I'm excited. I'm excited for the last four episodes. And we're still a month away. We're not gonna get those until Christmas time. Finale in theaters. I'm stoked. Action was great. CGI was great. Story again great. All the feels were fucking there. I mean, all the feels are there. All of them. Like there was just a vibe. And if you didn't hear it when you thought we were about to lose Hopper in that whole speech about being proud of 11, I question you, man. I really do. Because it got to me just. down here. Let me know what you think about that you thought about these first 4 episodes down below. Until the next alertment, nerds. Appreciate you.